Alright, got a bit of a blast from the past today. I've been playing some Hearthstone Classic, which is basically like pre-Nax, pre-any expansion, right? Just the original state of the game, which honestly, as I've been playing this, I've come to realize really is like the best version of this game that there ever was. I do thoroughly think every expansion just served no purpose to actually improve the game. But all that being said, we're going to be doing some Miracle Rogue today. It is a pretty standard set, other than I think a lot of people will run this POS here, Edwin Van Cleef, and I think it's a pretty bad card. So instead of Van Cleef, I run a Shiv. I think you could run most any card here. Since I am running a Thalnos and the two Azure Drakes, and I generally just want to win with either Conceal or Leroy Shadow Step, it just makes sense to try to draw into those. And there's a lot of aggro decks, so anything that can help a little bit with aggro is good. So we'll go ahead and play some Legend rank here. It didn't take me too long to get to Legend. I started playing maybe 3 days ago, and it really seems like there's quite a lot of bots through like most of the ranks leading up to Legend, and only really till you get to Legend is it a whole lot of human opponents, but such is life. Okay, so it's either just going to be like a zoo or a handlock. In my experience, it's usually going to be zoo, so I'll keep a fan of knives just for that, but otherwise we want some stuff to hopefully, like backstabs, SI agents, stuff like that, to just help with the early game here. Like I said, it's pretty much entirely zoo. So we have a few options here. Okay, now that I draw the SI agent, I think pretty clearly I'll just do nothing this turn and probably coin SI next turn. Depends on if the... yeah, this should be fine. Other option is I could shiv the Flame Imp here.
One shot
and set up for a Fan of Knives, but that play could get pretty hard countered by like a Sunfire, or I can't remember the name, the one that gives him a 1/1. Something like Sun Fury Priestess. I'm pretty sure we just coin SI Agent and kill the Fire Imp. I don't have much else to do here. If I could draw a prep, that would be awesome, because then I could go Thalnos, prep, Fan of Knives next turn, but we do need to stop the bleeding fast here. Hopefully he just puts a bunch of 1/1s down and keeps hitting my face, and I can Fan of Knives and probably stabilize here.
We must cleanse
That's
the sunwell.
see exactly the unit that I would have got countered by had I done the other play there. Now, I unfortunately don't have a great play here. Alright, never mind. I could go... There's a few things I could do here. If they have another Shattered Sun Cleric, and they put it on that, that could be an issue. I feel like I might be being too greedy if I don't do the prep fan with the Thalnos this turn. Yeah.
We hunger for vengeance.
soon.
Now I could conceal that, but I don't know that I want to blow the conceal here. With only a Shiv in hand, that seems probably not worth. We're really hoping to draw Gadzaken sooner than later. Okay. Luckily it's not a very good turn from him. Okay, there's Gadzaken. We did blow one prep already, but let's see. We're hoping we don't draw right into a backstab here. Blade Fury could work. I'd rather try to get some more value out of it though. I would be surprised if he actually hits my Thalmos here. With that Dark Iron Dwarf. But if he does, that's fine. Yeah. So if he puts down some more units, we could get a pretty good Blade Fury off. 2 damage. Darn. Drew literally the only thing that scares me there. Well, I think I still... I was probably going to have some Soulfires and some Doom Guards, so I do want to wait one turn if I can for the Gadzaken. Does leave me with kind of a shitty turn. But I do think I need to Blade Flurry this, unfortunately.
Here we go.
Maybe I should have played the Gadzaken anyway, though. I just lived with the fact that I could be vulnerable to Soulfire or Doomguard. I mean, I'm already vulnerable to it with my health, so... We'll see. He's drawn twice here.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I need to hopefully draw...
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
We have Prep Fan here if we need it. Probably just do it. I'm not happy about having to tank this damage though. Okay, we got a Leroy Shadow Step.
I don't have enough mana. Here we go.
Okay, we do die, but if we don't die here, we should have pretty close to lethal. Let's see, for 6 mana, I got 12 damage.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I got the 4 here.
Oh,
There's a Doomguard. Surprised he didn't try to, like, YOLO the, Why did he put that down first? So weird. Okay, well, we should see if we get lethal here. I can do...
I wonder.
4, 5, 6... I don't think we have lethal.
So many options.
Oh, we gotta start moving now. He has to draw up specifically a Doom Lord to kill me, so let's just try to kill this if we can.
Choose soon.
Ha, this guy's toast.
And try for lethal this next turn, I guess. Now that I have the Cold Blood, I should have it. So if he doesn't draw specifically Doom Lord, then I'm good. So 1 out of 18 into 1 out of 17. I just had to dodge that and I win.
Do you need a blessing?
Alright, we should have lethal then. check. So 7 plus. Yeah.
Lights out.
Time's up. Let's do
Just do that.
Here we go.
Here's the shadow step though, which would have been an additional 12 or additional 6. The other option last turn was I could have tried to draw it into like Cold Blood or something, but that works just fine. So we get through that one. It came down pretty close, but we got it. The funny thing is, because he didn't abusive... Oh, I guess he couldn't. Yeah, the Doomguard discards 2 cards, so I guess he couldn't do, like, abusive after the Doomguard.
Valir versus Mal'Ganis.
I live once more.
Watch.
Now, the higher the rank, the higher the chance it's handlocked, but honestly, I think I still should generally try to get some early game answers, because honestly, it's pretty hard for me to beat handlock. It's more on them than it is to me. They basically have to miss everything for me to beat them. So, I'll keep a Gadskin anyway, though. You generally just need that. This is not too bad of a hand. Backstab, if we need it. The Leroy, if it is a handlock that draws dead, we'll have the Leroy. Okay, that is not a handlock.
Why do you call?
This is why we are glad to have a backstab. I don't think I hit this. I don't think I do.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
This is probably a sap if I don't draw better. Yeah, we should kill that.
Here we go.
Now, I don't want both Gazigans here. I'm hoping to draw like a Farseer or a... Really, a Farseer would be
It's
pretty
time
good.
for a little blood.
Why do you call?
That is a horrible draw. Well, since we have the 2 Gazikins, I will put it 1 down next turn and go with the prep. It's a bad turn for us. We really need to find some stuff. We don't have much more time.
One shot, one kill.
The only thing I really could have done is thrown the Gatsikin away as well at the start, but... Yeah, he's drawing quite well here. We really need to find like a fan. You came way too late, buddy. We need to get like prep fan. Even then, I think I'm dead. Like prep fan, pretty much. It's the only way I can win this.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I do think I'm generally like somewhat favored into this matchup, but if this is what it does to me. 5, 6, 7. I mean, technically I could survive, but it's very unlikely. Maybe the Gadskin will hopefully...
Shield for Argus.
He only needs like 1 more damage. 2 more damage. Alright, we need like a Thalnos fan or something. Even then, we're hard pressed to win here. I can't even backstab this, unfortunately. I guess I could if I put this down. Yeah, I don't have many other plays here, unfortunately.
My eyes are open.
So we can go.
to pay.
Yeah, we're dead.
Here we go.
Happens. I think, I don't know if I should not keep Gadzakin there. I mean, Gadzakin at least allowed me to kind of get back into it, but if I would have had like another backstab or a Farseer or something, maybe I could have stabilized. I will say though, when they draw that well, there's not a whole lot I can do against him. I mean, he drew like early taunt into a bunch of stuff, and I didn't have Fan of Knives, I didn't have Blade Flurry. There just wasn't much I could do against that.
Valera versus Mecha Jaraxxus.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Watch your back.
See here, I'm almost... Definitely won't keep the Shadow Step, but I'm tempted to keep the rest of this. I know I did just say that maybe keeping the Gadzakin was wrong, but... I don't know. Even if I have good early game stuff and I brick late on Gadzakin, then I can't win even if I draw well at the start. I feel like with a Farseer and an Eviscerate, we have enough early game here. Yeah, I'd like to... Okay, and now we have a backstab as well.
I feel icky.
I ain't gonna lie, it is a bit annoying. The amount of just brainless face decks, but that's always been a thing with Hearthstone.
Here we go.
Other option was to backstab there, but we definitely don't want to leave it up. I'd rather save my backstab for like a knife juggler or a flame imp. Did have to burn my coin though, which
It's time for a little blood.
kind of sucks. Backstab here is not very good. We can just wait. If they Elven Archer the dude, I'll just eviscerate it next turn. Could also just hit it and eviscerate it right now,
So many.
which is not a horrible option. I think I actually will do
Here
that.
we
I don't
go.
want to take the 5. So we've only burned a coin and an eviscerate, and we've taken out 2 of his cards. Technically we're going card for card decently. 6 damage is not horrible. We're going to heal back 3.
We must cleanse the
Look
sun
at that.
well.
See, I definitely am glad that I killed that, because that would have been a very annoying. I mean, I guess I would have had backstab plus eviscerate this turn, but this is more mana efficient. I will backstab that. Might as well keep my Farseer on board, able to deal with threats. Now, if they don't put down Flame Imp or another cleric, not a whole lot they have trades well with me. Alright, well, technically that. Okay, there goes a Flame Imp. Bit of an unfortunate turn for me. I think we just hold it here. I could Blade Flurry of this next turn or something. Ideally, he puts down a bunch of 1 health units. That is not good.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay. Tempted to Gadzakin here, but I'd only really realistically draw 2 cards. And then they could easily kill me and put me out of commission. But without a conceal, it's not like holding it necessarily helps me that much either. When I have such a bad turn here, I'm debating it. I can Gadzakin prep Evis, kill one of these. I can kill the other one with my weapon. But then we're kind of screwed after that. I think I should, though.
I won't.
Otherwise, I'm just going to get run over here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, at least we have the Farseer. And a
Here
Thalmos.
we go.
I mean, if I can have his Dark Iron Dwarf trade into my Gadzakin, that's a win, probably. And I can heal back, get a Thalmos down. Have some options here. Start to get him in range.
My shield for
Gosh, it's just like the worst case scenarios. I was so hoping he would just go to my face there. Well, I think actually what I'll do here then is just this.
Here we
That way he stops having stuff on board. 15's not too bad for me with him at empty board at this state. Because now he can only hit me as Soulfires or Doomguard. If he puts stuff down, he now has to think, well, I've got a Thalmos up. I might be holding some
It's time for a
spells.
little blood.
Why do you go?
Even though I'm not, right? I'm not actually holding any spell damage. But it looks like he doesn't care about that. This is pretty bad. I might just need to use him to draw here. Here's a Gadzakin. I think we just go Gadzakin and Conceal here. I shouldn't be in danger of lethal.
I got the best
And this should set me up to hopefully have my own lethal coming up. And I've only got 15 cards left. We have a Shadow Step. I just need to find Leroy, and I'll be pretty close. I've burned at one Cold Blood. I have the Sap in hand, another one on the way. I have a Prep still in the group. One more Shadow Step. Both Venom Knives. Hello?
The pleasure is mine.
Did you leave the game or
I
not?
greet you.
They're just roping, trying to BM. Because they know their little bitch ass got beat. Funny thing is, like, he probably is still favored to beat me if he just thinks I'm about to go off on him or something. Very interesting. Well, I'm not at lethal right now. Let's do this time. Kind of a shitty turn. I need to do this again.
Here we go.
Run down.
But he's hoping he actually played stuff now, because I had nothing. But now I have something. So let's see. Still don't have lethal unless I draw Cold Blood. Deadly Poison is something. Double Shadow Step, I think.
Here we
is
go.
lethal. Right, so yeah, 18 plus 4.
Time's up. Let's do this.
Leroy cost 4. Alright. So all we've fought so far is Zulok, which has unfortunately been my experience. It's either that or Hunter. And every now and then you'll face someone that actually wants to play the game instead of just hit face. The funny thing is, I feel like the only mistakes he made that game were when he didn't hit face, and when he just gave up at the end. He probably would have been better off just trying to finish me off immediately.
What?
So Warrior is... I mean, they do run like a Temple Warrior. I don't really like to start with Deadly Poison. This is fine. But most likely it's Control Warrior. It's mainly what I've been running into, which is kind of hard for me to beat. That's the one thing I will say is having Edwin in this combo is pretty nice. I just don't face Control Warrior that often. But I will say I kind of wish I had Edwin here over a Shiv, obviously. But if it is a Temple Warrior, we're pretty well poised for it with the SI Agent and Eviscerate. Though SI is much better with Coin. Same with Eviscerate. Very likely a Control Warrior. Only question here is, do we attack or not? Because putting an SI Agent down just to have it die to Fiery War X is not the greatest play. There's also not a whole lot else for me to do. Most likely we're just going to Dagger and hope that he draws dead on like a bunch of armor and stuff. We really have to rush him down here. Let me think if I should Deadly Poison and hit face this turn.
I wonder.
Because if I just re-Dagger here, I do have Deadly Poison plus SI Agent next turn, which is probably a better turn. There's not much else I'm going to do on 4 mana.
Here we
So
go.
I think I will do that. At least try to push the most damage here. The other thing I could do is SI Agent Conceal and just start trying to hit him with the Cold Blood. Yeah, he is super... Maybe he isn't drawing. I guarantee you he has a Fiery War Axe in hand. Let's go for this. I'd rather save the Conceal for a Gatskin if I can draw it.
Here we go.
If we don't draw a Gatskin soon, we're not really going to have a chance to win. You know what? Actually, if I could draw a Sap, that would be great. Because he's getting to a big enough hand where I can actually mill him a little bit. Okay. I say we push this damage. So let's go like this. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, lights out.
We're actually getting him pretty close to lethal here. I could draw Leroy and I have it, unless he gets a taunt. Even if he gets a taunt. No, I would need more mana though. No, I have the prep. Yeah, if I try Leroy right now, I would win unless he gets like a shield block. Or a... He needs like a shield block. What the hell? Stampeding Kodo? Who the hell runs that? Alright, no Leroy unfortunately. But we will sap it anyway. That will mill him, I think. Yeah, that'll mill him.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
My hand is full.
So now he can't use that for like an execute, but we'll see. I technically have if he somehow doesn't deal with this, I could have lethal here. I could shadow step. He's got slam execute maybe. Guess that works. Alright, just need a Leroy. We have that, I guess.
I got the best deals anywhere.
That sucks.
Here we go.
We have 19 cards still to draw through. If he kills this Gadzakin, it could be pretty tough for me, but I do feel like we need to go. I mean, look at his hand. Like, look at his hand, look at my hand. There ain't much for me to do here. That's pretty YOLO. Worked out pretty well for me. I'll say this. I don't think he's playing very well. I'm just going to throw that one out there. Man, we need to draw better.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Time to pay.
Here we go.
What is he holding on to? Well, I want to know, like, what is in his hand that he hasn't played anything here? Like, he's brawling on that last board, not even putting his own unit down to brawl. We know he has a Stampede. Oh, you're dead, buddy. Not how I expected to win against Control Warrior, but I'll take it.
Hey, lights out.
Alright. One more here, maybe. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I have been having fun with this classic Hearthstone. I only wish that they brought back the classic arena, because I tried the late arena still locks like the latest decks, and it was pretty. I don't know. They seem to have gone way too wild with the discovery mechanics, where it's like you basically can't play around anything anymore. Like okay, Hunter, we know what that is. It's most likely Face Hunter. I have faced a mid-range hunter or two, but almost certainly. Even the mid-range, we want to try to stop what they have early. Okay, well. SI Agent on going first, I think, is not typically that good. We got a really good hand, though, anyway, for early game. We really hope it is Face Hunter here, because we got them pretty well covered. With double Earth Ring and the Fan of Knives. Now, mid-range hunter can be tough. Okay, that's definitely not a mid-range hunter. So on 2 mana, I don't think there's anything that if I just dagger it right now would hurt me. If I dagger it, I can kill it. Either with a Fan of Ice or just hitting it with a dagger next turn. So I'll go ahead and hit it. I know it does hurt my face a little bit here, but we're going to be healing back with Earthen Ring. And he's already burned his coin. I have to imagine that was not worth the coin there. You know, to put that unit down. I guess that works. This looks like a fan to me. I'll just hit that one, or I'll fan first and then hit it.
Here we go.
Alright, so I've cycled my card, and I've already killed his coin and 2 units, and I'm at 23 health. That's a pretty good situation to be in. I will just Earthen Ring myself, most likely.
The light protects me.
I feel icky.
Pretty sure I just fan again. Other option is I shiv this and dagger that. If he has a Defender of Argus coming up, I think that the either way I can't really play around Defender of Argus. I can't kill 2 of these units this turn. I can only break a Divine Shield and kill 1. I can break both if I do the fan. I don't know, maybe the fan is still better. I'm thinking maybe Shiv Dagger though, because then I can fan Abyss next turn.
Choose soon.
If they do Argus, I could always sap the one on the left. Or if he puts a bunch of 1 health units, I can always...
I am watching closely.
Never really understood tracking for the face hunters. I guess it works. It just seems like that's not really what you'd want to spend your mana on.
I feel
Okay,
icky.
they're actually getting a pretty good fan turn here. Okay, it's most likely a snake trap or an explosive trap. So if it is a snake trap, we may as well hit this
Here
first.
we go.
Alright, it is most certainly a... or whatever you call it. A explosive trap. So we definitely got to break that before we do any Leroy shenanigans. Animal Companion, you got the worst one, good. It's actually the first time I've seen Leok in my whole entire climb. It's like literally always been the frickin' Charger. Okay, what would the mana efficient play here be, and do I even care to do that? I think so. I think we're gonna go, even though there is this thing here, I'd like to just deal with this.
This guy's toast.
I'm gonna hold this for now. I should have probably just hit into it. There's still a chance it's Freezing Trap or Misdirection, but it's, even if it's Explosive Trap, it doesn't change a whole lot here. My guys still survive that.
Put this apple on your head.
Unleash the Hounds? Yep. Yeah, I'd rather just have these instead, I think. So we can put that one in there.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
My eyes are open.
If they draw an Unleash, I don't care too much. I think that I'd rather just put this down in case it's Misdirection. I know that if it dies, it really doesn't hurt me that much. I just redraw. So I'm going to use this first for the redirection if it's that. And if it's Explosives Trap, then it is who we thought it was.
Put this apple on your head.
Go there. It is explosive. I just put the Drake down instead of the Ganskin.
Ha, this guy's
Here we go.
It'd be pretty hard for him to beat me from here. He's only drawing top decks and... Wow. Why would you kill my unit? Just try to kill me, dude. Why would you do that? I would just hold on to that, wait for a beast, hero power, try to get me, you know? But what do I know?
I got the best deals anywhere.
That'll be lethal.
Here we go.
Alright, so a day of mostly face decks. I guess we fought one control deck, and we won every single one of them except one. That's been about how it's been going, I feel. I feel like it's been going quite well with Miracle Rogue. I don't really face... I face like one or two other Miracle Rogues. I'm surprised that people aren't running it more, because honestly, if you look at... I mean, let me go back to the deck before I kind of end the vid here. I mean, think about, you know, as I look through the deck, think about all the cards in this that have been nerfed, right? Gadzakin got nerfed to 6 mana. Leroy got nerfed to 5 mana. I think, yeah, Blade Flare got nerfed to like Oblivion. It was like, it got nerfed to like 4 mana, and it doesn't even hit the enemy hero now, so it got really nerfed. And really nothing got buffed. I don't think any, maybe Prep also got nerfed, I can't remember exactly. I want to say it did. And the only, yeah, nothing has really gotten buffed at all. I think Azure Drake technically got 1 more health randomly, I don't really know why, but... So, as you can imagine, this was always a very strong deck, but because it takes... I don't know how many people watching actually play Miracle Rogue. It is not a deck you can really just pick up. I had played it back in the day, so it wasn't like I had to dive in, but even my first few games back, I was not doing too well. I lost most of the games at the start, but then once I got the hang of it again, I won almost every game. I'll have to actually go check and see what my win rate was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 80 to 90% on my climb. Anyway though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.